back to part 16 of my Astroneer playthrough. Hoping to get one or two more parts in today. It looks like I won't be expecting the company I was expecting, so I might be able to squeeze in an extra stream or two, depending on the situation. Things are things right now. That's all well and good. Anyway, so we got about an hour. Let's get to it. Last we left, we were trying to basically build up research points, which we have done that. The game ran a little bit while I was handling matters. I didn't come over here, like, it didn't run long enough for it to use up this entire thing. Like, I saved it and had it off, like, within enough time. So, it still should have a little left or whatever. I don't know. Anywho, all that aside. So, last we left, we got the hoverboard, and we have a portable oxygenator. Basically, with those two things, we can go anywhere we want. We can go underground. The problem is getting back up if we fall down. That's the major issue. Also, if we go down, there's a lot of items being used right now. I don't even know if this uses power. Oh yeah, one power. So if I wanted to add another feature, which I actually don't think there is another thing to add, so I would still keep, yeah. So I would still keep around 5, well no, because I usually use solar canister, so yeah, I'd have 2 slots plus the drill. But when you set everything up, there's really no need to do manual mining after so long. Plus you can carry stuff around. Anywho, all that aside, we're not restricted as much anymore. This will allow for a lot more freedom in our actions. However, the actions we're about to take require some power, yes. And we also need to be able to, we're gonna need to be able to get to the depths of this planet. One way or another, we gotta get deep down in there. So, I have a solution. It's a rover. Use a rover. Use a large rover. And I know it works. I've done it before. Several times, actually. You can do a lot of cool stuff with rovers. And we're gonna just probably only do a little bit of it. I was actually thinking, which I may have announced this in the previous two videos. I've done 2 prior ones today. I'm trying to cram in a few so I can have them all up there and get further on the game. I want to do like a bonus reel after everything's all said and done and we've completed, quote unquote, the game, where I mess with a few ideas that I've had. I won't go into it right now, but there's a few things I would love to do that I think would just be funny, but they also are it's kind of like a lot of effort for very little reward. It's more something you see on replay over and over again. A couple of them, actually. Like, one of them I'll be able to do, it'll just be a fun thing, but the others, it's going to be a more in-depth process. Okay, so, back to the point. We need to get, sorry, a large rover, and that completes our large vehicle collection, by the way. We're going to end up getting the rail station. Probably not this episode, or maybe the next episode. Depends on how much progress I can make on this episode. Well, yeah, let's just continue, press forward. So, we need ideally we would like the most intense drill we can get. So that would be a goal right there. However, if we wanted, which we're just on Silva, we could burn the resources and the bytes and buy this lower tier one. In my opinion, I think we should wait. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're also going to get the paver too, because it is extremely useful. I don't know what this is. We'll get to that at some point. We won't need the winch right now. I'm looking for something. I'll know when I see it. Oh yeah. We need to get an extra large shredder in there. The reason why, same reason why I want to skip all the other drill tiers is the same reason I want to skip all the extra shredder tiers. Just, I don't want to have to use up those resources if I don't have to. And I'm sitting on tens of thousands of bytes, so meh. Power, eventually we might need to build these things, but hopefully we can get by without it. We need the drill, we need the paver, and we need the shredder. We need to get that shredder up. That'll help out a lot. Where is... Aha! This. I want this. You get that. That's a jetpack that'll run off just hydrazine, and it does not expire. Meaning it doesn't break down after it's used. This breaks after it's used. The other one, it can be used infinitely. You can use it to go up into the atmosphere if you want. In conjunction with the hoverboard, you can imagine the kind of shenanigans one might get into. You also gotta be careful on that dismount. Momentum matters. You hit an object going fast, you will die. Sorry man, I clear my throat so much. Weather's changing, sinuses, stuff. Okay, so we needed... I wanted to get more titanium, and also need to just double check and make sure I got enough iron. We got enough iron. I got 2 blocks of titanium. I brought back 4 blocks of wolframite. Where is that at? Is that still on the ship? Oh yeah, and these guys. We gotta get them slotted in somewhere. 5 blocks, that's good. Tungsten. Six blocks. Nice and neat. I wish it would pull from it and automatically unpack, but nope. Okay. Next is brains loading. We bought the large rover, right? So we need to make it. So 2 EXO chips, aluminum alloy, and 1 rubber. Rubber Organic and resin. Organic, resin. No, okay, come on. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm not able to hold much. Oh, look at that. No wonder why everything was unplugged. I keep on doing stuff like that. Alright, rubber. What was it? Aluminum alloy. Aluminum alloy. Which is copper and womp womp. We don't have any laterite, which I'm bummed about. Okay. Since I have a tether that goes to it, I'm just gonna dump some things. We don't need this many RTGs on us right now, so we're just gonna stack them. Here, we'll take one, we'll take two with us. And that guy. Come on now. Checking these plates over here, making sure. Voice is cracking a lot. Wow. There, that feels a little better. Clean up some of the clutter around here. Okay, laterite. Come on now. I already have a rover sitting. carbon and compound. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost there. These will be very important too. If you already know, you already know. But if you don't know, So you can put these panels on the side, right? And when you put a drill on the front of it, it becomes, you know, a drill vehicle. And if you run over resources, whether it be organic or you run through a field of resin or whatever, it'll automatically print them out, put them on this. There are other devices in the game that also are storage we have not tapped into yet, but we are close to, and we will need. Well, I won't say will need. You can totally do everything without it, but they're convenient. Yeah. So while we let's get this up. I already know. Well, great. Yeah. Keep researching. Did I ever? Okay. Need to upgrade that too. Oof. So for the drill bit for the rover, that will pretty much make the rover unstoppable. Like nothing can slow it down. We need titanium alloy. And we need diamonds. Diamond is made from crushing together carbon, creating graphene, which is, in real life, it's essentially like thin layers of graphite, or thin layers of carbon, all arranged in a certain way, stacked on top of each other to create blood. You can create like carbon nanotubes and stuff like that. It's cool stuff. Anywho. So that's what we're about to do. Let's make all that. Oh, it still says I still have 2 full containers. Yeah. Where'd you? End up using a lot of dirt. End up using a lot more too. That bugs me. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah. almost there. Just realizing I need more room and I don't want to have to run back to dirt and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and just send some scrap off and cut to the chase. We're about to be in a position where we'll be able to bring back all the scrap we ever need. Should we so choose to go out and get it. Do I need more dirt? No, I don't need more dirt. Is that ammonia? Oh, weird. Huh. What did I do with... There it is. Okay. No, it isn't. What did I do with it? Did I leave it? Did I leave it on the other planet? I probably didn't I? No, I had to make it here. And then I went back to that. Yep. But why would I have to detach it? So where is it? I know we printed it. I know we popped it out of the box. Yeah, it's probably back at the other place, isn't it? I can't believe I did that. I'll have to go get it. Are you back yet? Yes. Okay, now titanium alloy. I know we're gonna need iron. No, we're not gonna need iron. We're gonna need titanium. Graphic. Alright, diamond is 2 graphenes, so we need 2 hydrogens and 2 graphites. We got 1. Alright, now we just need paper. I just bamboozled that I left that. Could have sworn I was even like, we need to take this. This is about to be a beast. Just a little bit more work. Back it up. Research. It's all research. Cannot believe I did that. Could have sworn I even took off. Yeah, like I put it there and. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. That was me. It me. It was me the whole time. I need more graphite. Yes, I do. Another one. Yeah, I could have just hopped right over this thing. I don't know why I did all that. This cave is not a natural formation. Are you kidding me? Didn't even need to go get there. Oh man. That's good stuff. Please make graphene so I can make the diamond. Don't worry, eventually I'll need another one. the pipe. Oh. Doesn't matter which side, but let's put it right under the driver's seat. Why not fling some dirt up on me? These will come in handy later. I'll just slap those right there for now. And yeah. Okay, so that is the drill made. Now we need the paver. So while we wait for that, let's go get our lost stuff. We gotta keep in mind we got 10 launches before we'll have to do a full refuel. We can go ahead and refuel if we wanted to, but I don't know, I like keeping track of it. Okay, so now we go land at the base. There she be. The RTG. Anything else? No. Not really. Alright. Don't worry, Dustin. We'll be back for you soon. Okay. That didn't take too long. This will power our rover, ensuring we never are stopped by power loss. And for an added boost, we will install a battery. These are soil canisters that we will use to gather large quantities of soil. The same exact thing that is in this. And we'll be able to slap it next to a soil centrifuge, and it'll automatically. Oh, it's so good! It's so good. I'm very excited. We just need like one or two things, and then we'll start unlocking gateways on this planet. One is the paver, and the other, I'm trying to remember what I usually put in this spot. I'm trying to remember if it's something important, or can it be something simple. Like a resource container to capture ammonia while I travel. Okay, so for now, let's just slap that on there. Got our power. Yeah, we just need our paper. We're almost there. What was it? Oh my goodness. What was it there? Okay. As soon as that trade thing comes back, we'll set that canister to ammonium, and basically if we drive over any ammonium sources, they should get put on the tray and then put in this container. Now, I may have to stop every once in a while to clear out the tray of organic. Organic kind of gums up the tray every now and then. But, yeah. And there, now it's set to ammonium. So when we come back, we'll be able to make a bunch of hydrazine. Now, next up is still waiting. Let us... No, I don't want to get lost down there. Not yet. I could drive right now, but the thing is, like, the whole point of taking the paver is so that the second time around, when you drive around going places, you don't have to worry about crevasses and navigating hard stuff. Like, you've already done it once, you don't have to do it again. In fact, you don't even have to take the large rover a second time. You can take any other method you choose. You can take the small tractor or take a buggy and turn it into like a race course if you like. You can see how fast you can get around the planet. Like, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. You can put thrusters on the back of this. I'm not even joking. So, and that was one of the things I was gonna do, is basically just build as best as I can, a 45 along the equator and launch myself into relative orbit. The gravity is weird on this game. Once you get past a certain point, it's so fractionated below zero that it doesn't even matter. You just end up stuck out in space. So the closer you get to the core, the more that value increases. The more you get, the greater the distance between you and the core, the more fractionated it gets, the more cut it gets. And you can actually see it in your jumps if you were to make like a soil pillar and after every second of dirt lay down, you just stopped and did a jump, and you just did that every second. If you did a time lapse and then put them all together, you'd see that it is ridiculous how much gravity is pushed or removed from the player based on their distance. In fact, during some exploration, you'll probably see it to great effect. 1,800. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a backup one of these, because this one's gonna go out at some point. Got our backup battery. We don't need it. What is this? Oh, this. Yeah, we don't need that. That's the other rover. Yeah, we just need the paper. Oh yeah, and we're gonna gather up all the cuties. Base is back on its own self-sufficient power. All the automatic power is going to be right here. There's a reason why I'm putting those on there. Extra juice. It's like my vehicle inventory, honestly. And I like that they did this to where you can basically build your vehicle, rovers, buggies, tractors, however you wanted. And yeah, you can do the same thing with the tractors as you can the rovers, up to 3, I think. And so you can have a big caterpillar of a digger that literally traverses this way around and slowly crawls through. You can have a resource container for every single type of the naturally reoccurring stuff, and then a couple boards, and basically have like a giant worm that just eats all the dirt and resources in its way and stores it. It's kind of cool in a way. And I say that because like once you've passed through an area with this thing, like it kind of stands out. It can make an area real ugly real fast if you're not careful. And that's the only reason why I'm like, I don't know. I don't like making the area too ugly. Like the dirt is necessary, and so I got a mountain behind me. I got a mountain of literal dirt right behind me, so I'm gonna use it. But the last thing I want is to create giant spanning archways of dirt in the skyline because I accidentally messed up my rover going down the road and I bounced off an organic node. Like something literally in the road, just boink off the tire. And if you ain't careful, depending on your location and gravity and all that other stuff, things can get crazy real fast. The tire grips that road that you're making, and then you send yourself into like a weird spiral, warp yourself into the road. It's not really a bug, it's just, you gotta take it easy. Everything works as intended. Please tell me we're there. So, am I having a stroke, or is it just not collecting during certain times? Like what? Like what does this even mean? You're hooked up to the power, and you've been going this whole time. need to walk around with you out the whole time? Consider that highly inappropriate. What? No, 35. Why is it 35? Well, why is it? What am I missing here? Okay, so another thing, you can use it like a platform. Is it power? Is that the problem? No. I ain't got 12 minutes to wait, buddy. Okay, so what else could I do? Stream's gonna end in about 7 minutes. So I'll be able to start the next stream with the paper, regardless. Copper? Anything else would require bytes, more bytes. Wait, I need to set up that automatic thing already. But that requires more power. And I promised myself I would at least unlock Silva before the first 20 episodes. Parts, episodes, whatever. If it matters, then tell me. So why was that other one producing at 130 something? And this one's just doing a measly 35. Like, what am I missing here? Oh, come on now. Hey, look, ammonium. Really, no rocks for nodes? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What? Okay. See, now it's going up to... anyway. I do not understand. Whew. Everything's fast. Aluminum alloy, still a couple. Resin reports. Where? Okay, yeah. On me, do I? Well, I was trying to hurry. I'm rushing. Just trying to get done before the next episode. But I'm gonna have to wait. But the good news is, when we start back, we will have everything we need. Well, when we start back, I'll have to make it, but when we'll be good to go. This thing will be ready to go, and we'll be working on the main quest again. I'm very excited. As always, thank you for watching. Really appreciate any views, any at all. So if you've been watching, as I've said before, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun with this. I hope this has been somewhat enjoyable to anyone on any metric. So yeah, just that's what we'll be doing next time, is using this and unlocking the gateway chamber. We'll begin the first of a few planets, 7 planets, seven unlocks. It's not difficult, so it won't be too much, because we did all this effort. It'll almost seem a breeze for the first couple planets. And then by the time we get to Aatrox, I'll have to get a little bit more creative, but it'll be alright. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time on part 17, I believe.